Good morning, countrymen. This morning I want to share a short Bible passage with you in regards to the watchman. The watchman. And this is how it reads. And it came to pass at the end of 7 days that the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel, and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, Thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to him the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at thy own hand. It went on. Verse 19 continues. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul. You. Again, in verse 20. Again, when a righteous man do return from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die. Because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he has done shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thy hand. Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he do not sin, he shall surely live, because he is warned. Also, thou hast delivered thy soul. Ezekiel 3, chapter 16 to Ezekiel 3, verses 16 to verse 21. This is what the Lord said, the message he gave to Ezekiel to be given to the people. Ezekiel is a prominent man. Maybe if we don't want to use the word prophet, or we don't want to use the word let's say the man of God, we can say use statesman. Anyimime, honorable people, what the nonsense are you people saying? When people do the wrong thing and the statesman talks about it, he has committed something untoward. What has come over our society today? What is wrong with us? That all of a sudden we have couched some bylaws to ourselves, and we are going on with that, and we are not even seeing that all that we are doing are creating problems for us. Why? What has gone wrong? We have been doing all this stupidity, all this nonsense, excuse me to say, all this katasumwamuasu. Oh, when the elderly man says something and the elderly man hears it, because you know you are an elderly man. So because of that, you are a statesman. Just let's say it over here and then let's leave it. I will know what to do. Then the sin, the hopelessness, the crime continues to permeate in our society. What nonsense! Look, this morning, I congratulate our ex-president, JDM, President Muhammad. I congratulate him so much, and all prominent people. You see, the Bible uses the word watchman. Watchman, the Bible used, is simply telling us that you are the one watching the society. You are the statesman. You are the elderly man. You are the leaders. You are the one that when you speak, they listen. So you have been given the mandate. Go speak, and the people will hear. So you are the one who is supposed to speak. When you do not speak, that's what the Bible says. When I tell you to go and tell the people against what they are doing, and you do not go, the sin is upon your head. But when you go and tell them, and they do not go, the sin is no longer upon your head. Their blood is no longer upon your head, it's upon them. But when you go, and you tell them, and they do, we are all delivered. So the question here is, how do they know when they are not being told? The Bible is directing us. It's a command. It's a command that in verse 17, verse 17 says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. What are you talking about? That because somebody is a statesman, he must not speak? And then you people come to condemn? You see, until we realize that we have to talk against the wrongdoing in the society, we have not started yet. That means we are going completely backward. And that is what we have been all along. Don't you see that we are destroying the nation? Things are going wrong. Look at this, excuse me to say, this I shall want or I shall end or I shall nonsense. What are we talking about? When your people in the country commit crime, you crucify them. But when some hopeless, I'm saying it this morning, hopeless people come to your country to come and mess up the water that you drink, to mess up that land, go into the Bible and look at land, how it is used. Land, what is land? It's the heritage. Keep it well. It is for the people. Look at the whole ecology system has been destroyed. Today, all our farmings are going. The water is not the end. The water has gone. Have you people realized that gradually, we are destroying the ecology? We are destroying the nutrients in the water. We are destroying the water. Water bodies are the area where people come together because there's water. Those people who have been going to the moon, they were looking for water. You have got enough abundance of water. That is what the musician said. An abundance of water. Yes, it's true. The food is thirsty. Very sooner. It is not surprising that others have been saying that sooner than later we shall be important. Is that what you people want? Why are you people so greedy? Why? Today, you people, leaders that we call leaders that we should so much be so proud about and be happy about, are looting the country. They have turned the whole country to galamsey, even galamsey in the mind. And you said nobody should talk because they are honorable. Because when you talk, oh, you are disgracing the people. Look, honorable people must begin to talk. We don't have weapons. We are not, how do you call it, Russia to go bombarding Ukraine. We are not. We have our mouth to speak, talk. The Lord says, speak. He has given you the mandate to speak. So I'm even unctioning all religious heads who have shut their mouth and sitting down there without speaking. Speak. Before it is too late, because when you don't speak, things go bad. And when things go bad, when the mountain falls, when the nation breaks, who can be? What are we doing? We carry the Bible. We carry the Bible that this is the good news. This is what we say. And yet we say nothing. And when people come out then to talk, you say, why are they talking? And if you don't want the people to talk, then do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Why? Why is it that you people have crowded yourselves with power and you don't want anybody to say anything? And what is even annoying me the most is some attorney general or whatever they call them, they also come and then they add their voice to this hopelessness and condemning somebody who is saying it so that wrongdoing must stop in the society. Anytime somebody comes to talk about wrongdoing so that it must stop, it is about stopping. Nobody comes to the society and talk and he says that is it. They talk that it must stop. That prominent people in society, responsible people for that matter, must take up the mandate and make sure that those hopelessness must not go on. How should we sit down in the country? You people, answer me. Somebody who has been asked, and you are talking about deported, it means our laws are breaking down. Our laws are selective. They are there particularly for particular people, and some other people they are bullshit, because as for them, anything that goes on with them, they must be arrested. But some people who are inverted commas, when something go on, they are safe. How can somebody be deported out of the country and yet the person comes into the country and he's doing his business all right? Are we not shamed? When you feel me, please, this morning, I am unctioning you people. Those who have ears, let them hear. Those who have eyes, let them see. In fact, those who have the mind, let them reason deeply into these things. Ezekiel 3:16 to 21. Very important. It's about the watchman. What is happening in this country is not good at all. People are suffering. Look at this hopelessness called NAM 1, or how do you call it? How do you allow somebody alone to sabotage people's money, take their life? And you encourage people to continue to do that. You encourage investors to come into the country. You have not given, you give power to the people with one hand and collect it with another hand, and let the people suffer. You people talked about galamsey supposed to be surface mining supposed to be for the locals. Yet it is a different story. You people talk about trading, it's supposed to be for the locals. Yes, it is another story. It's at the end. There are other more. Why are you people doing this? Let the laws of this country work. If this country must ever go on. But what we are seeing today is almost like we are getting into a failed state. You are the leaders. Today is September. I think it is September 12th or 13th, thereabout. I'm here to watch. Whatever it is, this year, 2022, you are the leaders in command. And we have had some hopelessness stories that are not supposed to be told. Please correct the wrongs. Correct the wrongs. We need to move on as a country. This country belongs to Ghanaians, and in actual fact, laws are there to make sure things are done right. Do the honourable, and let those who are obeying the laws obey and go ahead. Don't let it be like suppressing them because you have some power. Don't do that. It is a shame unto us. I won't talk much. This is the little that I talk. If you have ears, please listen. If you say you are a really honorable man, you are really honorable persons, you are really honorable men and women, fathers, ladies, who are capable of doing what is right to set the pace going perfectly in this country. Wake up to who you are and do what must make the country go on. Because what you are doing is seriously derailing our morals, derailing virtually everything. And very soon, look at our city. There are a lot to talk about which are not good. And you people sit down there, we have done this, what have you done? Look at the water. Look, if we are sensible enough, what is happening to in the northern region, but through the Bagri Dam or whatever, should have been a blessing to us rather than what seems to be curse. We should have used that area to be our major irrigation area, to really do something great. Your people have been going to borrow money, and I don't know how you use the money, and at the end we go borrow money to pay debts. If you have anything to do, let's see that projects that will benefit us, so that those projects will pay back the loans. Let's look at those ones and do. But what we are doing right now, it is like it's better we collapse in this world. We don't want to collapse in this world. God brought us here for a purpose. That is why God keep warning us. Let's obey God and do what is right, so that we too will be called men of God. Thank you all in Jesus.